Hi, welcome to the Resources Roadhouse. I'm Wally Graham. I'm in Singapore for day 3 of the Tribeca Future Facing Commodities Conference, where I'm just floating around getting the last few interviews that I have missed over the last couple of days. I'm hoping that I've won the raffle, but in the moment, check these out. Just as a humble journalist myself, just looking, not a geologist, I'm looking at the grades that you've got on all 3 targets here on your posters, and they say grade is king. And well, you've got a couple of princes here, got a couple of princes here at the moment that are waiting for a coronation. So I suppose the only way you can really improve on that is get the drill bit out.
The lie detector, as they call it. So get out with the rig and look, pull together the data, really understand what we have. The geophysics has currently been all remodeled by Dave McGuinness, world renowned. So pull all that together, sit down, and then look, our hope is once we start drilling this, we won't stop. But in order to have the best drill hole, you need to know what you have at your fingertips. So really do that groundwork and pulling together data, going through those old reports. A lot of that's already been done, but just ensuring QA/QC on that data essentially.
All right, so Tungsten Metals Group itself, how is that going to contribute to this world of tungsten?
So what we do is we make ferrotungsten, as the first product that is off our, the first cab off our ranks, and then we're doing that through our facility in northern Vietnam. The facility was built about 2013 and has been making a ferrotungsten, not as much as it should have been, but it has been making ferrotungsten all that time. Ferrotungsten's important. Ferrotungsten is used in those drill bits, those high-speed steels that we drill into or use to drill into holes into steel. That's us. That's where we are. We're in the basic area of high heavy industry usage. So that's where we're at.
It's pretty much an acknowledgement for the Cinovich program, because it's always been, the position of it has always been, okay, we're going to be a lithium supplier for Europe.
Yes.
And now it's really consolidated that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So the Cinovich project is important to the EU from the point of view of the EU's plans. And that's largely because it's a very big project, so long-term security of supply, and because it is such a big project, it goes a long way to helping the EU's sustainability targets.
All right, so Delta Lithium, you've got a couple of interesting lithium projects on the go, both in Western Australia. Can you just run us through both projects, where they are, at what stage?
Yeah, well, our Unithara project's about 200 kilometres northeast of Gascoyne Junction in the Gascoyne, near Mount Augustus, and our Mount Ida project is about 2 hours north of Kalgoorlie, out to the west of Menzies.
All right, so I know most people don't like to play favourites with their children, but which one's at the most developed stage, let's say?
Yeah, right. Well, you love all your kids, right? Unithara is probably our focus at the moment. We've got a significant team up there drilling. There's 4 rigs exploring and infill drilling the Melinda resource, which we bought out in December. We're going a little further afield there across our tenement package. We've got 1,800 square k's of prospective terrain there, and we'll be drilling our Jamison's prospect. It's imminent in days, and we're very keen to get out there. We've got 4% rock chips sitting on top of quite a wide pegmatite, so the drill rig will be sticking the first holes into that real soon.
Okay, the Razorback project as it is, you were saying about the tonnage and the size of it and all that. What else? Is there any sort of future exploration work going on around there, or are you just mining it? You must be like looking at expansion of the resource?
Great question. We've got 110 kilometres of strike length, and our Razorback project covers around 12 to 14 kilometres of that. As I mentioned, we've already got a massive resource That would support actually a 90-year mine life already, what we've drilled out on a 5 million tonne per annum output, which is our stage 1 output production scenario that we've configured the project for. So we don't need to do more drilling, but what we are doing now is attracting the attention and then hopefully the capital after that will come to actually bring this project to life. It needs a fair bit of infrastructure, but what it actually is the foundation for a green iron industry, and this is where the government's suddenly seeing the opportunity for jobs and for economic growth. We'll see royalties from coal out of Australia start to deteriorate. It's already happening, of course, thermal coal and then metallurgical coal, and lower grades of iron ore will drop off over the coming years. And the Australian government's seeing how we're going to replace those royalties. Well, magnetite provides a golden opportunity for that. And what we're seeing is with regional steel makers from North Asia in particular, Japan, Taiwan, Korea, and of course China, are now searching for these products, which are actually quite rare globally in the market. So that's how we've positioned the project.